call it? Mystery. Most likely dark, but you never know. Something. Bing's map, man. You should know better than picking one of Bing's maps with his crazy shit that he's got going on in his maps. He has to teleport a map, which is going to be fucking making him. My guy. No. I have no idea if those spheres are even going to be useful. We'll find out. Yeah, it was really stupid. Well, at least you won't have to worry about your hero being underpowered. You know what I mean? I didn't see the point of having spellcasting 5 though. I think that was a bit overkill. But to be honest, when I'm playing like, you know, there's a game between us, but it's not like there's another 3 players here, so it's like, you know, I don't imagine it's going to go as far as like highest level spells, to be honest. I never sort of see it going that far. I don't read his changelog. I said there's no point in taking spellcasting 5. You know, one of these days there might be a long enough fucking game to take it. It's all about fun for me, but I mean, high level spells and stuff, it's way better campaign anyway. All the girls like it when it's physical, Amygdara, especially Chosen. Watches Astral dies of old age while Amygdara spends 20 years picking 3 spears. Come on, Amygdara. That's Bing though, he makes these maps because they're designed to be, this one's designed to be a fast-paced PBM, I think. I know which map this is. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's this map. Well done, Amygdara. Oh. Last time I played this, I think I got about halfway over this underground. It was a good PBM though. It makes for a good PBM, this one, Amygdara, to be honest. That's why Bing designed it that way, but you'll enjoy it. It might take us 20 years to play. What race did you pick again? Azrax. Where you are, you might be over there. Forgive the music, by the way, I was just wanting to listen to this tune. Well, you can hear it. I don't find it takes me very long to do turns, usually. I find myself waiting a long time in these games. But it's probably because I act quite quickly, you know what I mean? And that's not... But yeah, there wasn't that much to do in this one, I find. The Hyman starts quite good. Amygdala. Yeah, what happened, Amygdala? GG to me. Sweet. Put that in the live game wins. Come on, get it in there. I beat Amygdala without lifting a finger. What did you do? Oh, you did a spaz move. I used to have a... When we used to play Friends, like there's a couple of childhood friends that I had. Long story, we're not friends now, but you know, that's life. So we used to play all the time, and David would be the one, or it'd be Tony, that'd run into a dungeon in like 3 turns, and we'd have to restart the whole game. Everybody pick their race again and their heroes and customize it. And it's fucking so annoying. You're hosting, are you? Cheers. Alright, over there, Magdara. Oh, yeah, okay, you're okay. Yeah, no, I'm just checking you're alright. I zoned out on like my turn before, so it took me like a couple of minutes to even start taking it. It's quite funny. Yeah, Bing smacks can be a bit of a challenge because the challenge of Bing smack tends to come with the indies. The indies are absolutely awful on this map, so it's going to be a... I'm struggling to get gold at the moment. Well, I could hear you having the fight where you were over in the lair over there. I do listen to music and play music, so like I tend to be more. I'm aware of sounds. I don't like social situations. Like this is really funny, right? I play music. I want to go play music, but I don't like crowds. So I'd be more comfortable stood above them than I would be inside them. You know, it's just the way it is. You know when you go into like a busy cafe and you're trying to have a conversation with your friend and like it's just too noisy. That's where a normal cafe is like for me. Just like I just can't stand all that noise in the background. Like I'd rather sit down and talk to a few people individually, like you know, like a few of us, a few friends and stuff. And if you've got that circle of a few of you, then it's fine because it kind of drowns the sound out. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one. It's proper hilarious when you get like a proper loud table next to you or something. Or like you're just having lunch and then all the drunks come in for lunch. And I've been that drunk before, so it's fine. Yeah, seriously, Amygdala, you need to take this like really carefully. From my experience playing this in PBM, really carefully. Not a bad idea. I just thought I had to steal some gold off the floor, rebuild a city, go and fight some gold off some enemies, lose 2 or 3 people, and then like go and take over a city just to get in the green. Like, you know what I mean? So I appreciate your problems there. You'll be able to see it soon enough. You're not far away, actually. Look at you running over the water. There's Amygdala, and I'm going for a swim. Oh. So I forgot to end it. Oh, Dara. Damping snaps. God damping. Ooh, that was actually really decent. I don't know whether you saw that, but... Can't complain at that. That's worth sticking in the Discord, that one. That one's really good. Balls. But it's alright, Chosen's got time to write things in italics, but not respond to you. Like, there's good outcomes with, like, you know, lightning strikes and alter strikes, but, like, killing a couple and, like, seriously wounding more than half that are left, that's fucking pretty awesome, if you ask me. That in general. No, so the reason why I've never been a big competitive player in that respect. Like, I will play a game competitively, you know, to sit down and play something that's very competitive, so say like a fighting game or something, then yeah, but I've never been very competitive when it comes to games that are slow-paced, if that makes sense, because Age of Wonders can be fast-paced, but it's a mostly slow-paced game. Jesus Christ. I'm glad I don't play any of the others. To be honest, like, I don't mind too, but... You put things sometimes. Stable. Well, we need the Amygdala has vanished into the ether of the fog again. There's some Trimax shit somewhere, probably. Yeah, I can hear it smashing things. Well, I might have to mute myself for a little bit again. No, the cat's having a dream and its tail's doing like crazy things. Love it. Oh, there she is. You taking the towers? She's that fucking thing chosen. Why does everything have to be spirit puppets? What's wrong with it? I don't like spirit puppets. Ego is always complaining that nobody actually gives him a criticism. I don't think you need a second spirit puppet in Hyman. I really don't. You could make the better spirit puppet and get rid of the crapper one, but you know, it's grabbing a bunch of them. Fuck that shit. That's just bogus. I'll use an 80s term for that one. That's bogus, man. But you know, I said the same thing to Bing before, because Bing was I want to play with it, but like I don't really rate them. I like the fire ones because of the explosion and stuff. I like explosion magic. There was a monster in Monster Hunter that had that, so like as soon as we got wind of those weapons in the game, that was like, yeah, you hit the monster so many times and then it explodes with explosion damage, which is just appeals to the gamer in you, doesn't it? You know. Oh, I almost clicked the switch off there right now. That was close. I was stretching my foot. I had the cat do that before. I was playing on the computer a few weeks ago and the cat climbed on top of it and turned the power on. Well, you know, these things happen, don't they? You up to, Amikara? I mean, really, why are you running around getting all those towers? You want the ultimate vision. You're gonna be able to see everything. Yeah, well, especially since the assholes nerfed it. I'd rather have my vision the way it was, thanks. Not everything needs balanced in my eyes. Vision was fine. If I can see everything, I don't care. At least I can plan things a bit better. I'm a bit at a loss here at the moment. I guess I should pick something new to listen to since it's not quite late. Now he's started the game, he's approved us. Well, I wouldn't. Well, you shouldn't. couple over here. I was thinking of a different map. No, I was thinking of a different one with the one I was thinking of as well. There's two of them that are based around water, and this is one of them, and the other one's the one I was thinking of. I have I think like spellcasting 3 or something like that. I think 2. I picked 2 this time. Yeah, welcome to the magical world of fucking Bing the Merciless. Yeah, totally right. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, you only live once, mate. Yeah, it's been quite difficult and slow so far. Yeah, you won't trust anything ever again now after that. You know, if you put the word siren in the sentence, then I can't guarantee your safety. I don't care how strong you are. Maybe. Bing likes risky play, I suppose. One way to look at it. Yeah, sorry if I disappear once or twice over the next half an hour. It's just to flip the food over and stuff. You wouldn't think looking at me that like I ever ate any food, but I eat a lot. How's it going over there, McDara? got a little bit of a groove. Yeah, you gotta get a little groove going with this one for sure. It's much nicer live though than it is PBM, because PBM you're waiting a week like sometimes to get another turn back, and I've kind of forgotten what I'm thinking about by then, you know, because I don't keep a diary. Yeah. Sometimes it can be. I think it just, like you said, depends on the map. Bing can make them a bit too spicy. Cody wants them too balanced, you know. Mine would just be shit, you know. Yeah, that's such a fucking crazy thing. The thing I like about Bing is he thinks about the items. Because he's, I don't know whether I said Bing writes himself. He's got about an 80% finished novel at the moment that I keep hassling him to finish because it's a good read. And so he tends to think about a lot of stuff like that. So his items might have a reason to be there and stuff. And I quite like. Hmm. Yeah. I do like it when I have to get forced to use stuff I don't normally use drills, and obviously the vanilla game is very open for the most part, so you don't find yourself having to use that shit as much, you know, but the multiplayer maps are a bit different. I'll be able to work a bit more on my spreadsheet over the next few months before I start work, so should have more of an idea of some decent maps that maybe need a bit of tweaking to make multiplayer games out of. I'm not going to wait for Chosen to do it. I'll just sit with you and just be like, what could we change that would make it a bit easier, you know? Doesn't have to be a huge overhaul of a map. It can just be like maybe you need to remove some units there or make the indies easier, that kind of thing. I'm not saying you specifically. Hmm. Well, you know, even when there was no players, me and Bing were still doing stuff. It's just one of those things. There'll be like 8 of us, or like 4 of us in like 20 years, and then one of us will be somebody there holding a gravestone up with everybody else's name fucking written into it. Yeah, I'll just the title will just say Age of Wonders losers, you know, and all the names. Hmm. So- I think you find this tastes tend to widen out like that the older you get, because people. I don't know how old you are, to be honest, Amictara. I've never asked before, but okay, so you're a little bit younger than me. I'm 34, So there's 6 years between us. There would be a considerable difference in like, you know, stuff that we consider important and interesting as well, just by those differences in years. But you know, that's not really important. Strange, yeah. So you would think it would be more like one of my generational sort of games, really, that they would be playing, and it was before even sort of. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's weird, right? But to be honest, I tend to find you tend to find that, right? So say Pokemon Blue and Red came out in my generation, right? But my sisters just underneath me, those were the guys that really went nuts over Pokemon, because like we went nuts over it because it was new. Do you know what I mean? But like once we played a game or two, we were all right. But like then the generation after us, yeah, it was just like what was out when we were younger. I was that young, yeah. Good computer. Sorry, don't mind me, Amigdara. Do you know when you pick a straight line and then the computer decides a curve afterwards? Doesn't matter. That's interesting because I played cards too, so like I didn't play competitively too much. I got to a couple of places, but it was just really fucking hard. I was young, so that's the problem as well. If you're not really good at stuff like that and you're young, then you're probably not going to last 5 seconds. You know. That's cool, man. Laid back. Hmm. Sorry. I'm British as well, so like, and I'm from the north, so like we have like there's two sides to the coin. There's like that kind of like proper Britishness where you've got to be proper about some things, and then because we're from the north, we just don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's like right on the border with Scotland. So like, do you know like when the Romans were fighting the Scottish, our English people were the ones that had to put up with all that bullshit. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just utter bollocks. But yeah, there's we don't actually hate the Scottish that much. They're great, man. I love going over the border. It's great fun. It's like a completely different country, and it's 5 minutes away. You gotta find the little things to enjoy where you can, I suppose. Like Age of Wonders. What's been difficult about this one, because I've played the Hyman start before on this. I didn't remember until we started, but it's quite enjoyable because you've got like a tier 3 here that like you can eventually rebuild, which is nice. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was hoping it was one of the water ones, like because there's another one, the Oasis, I think, is it that Bing plays quite a lot on BBM. I quite like that one. I'd like to play that live, to be honest, because it's like teleporters between the depths and the surface, and it's just like kind of the same shape on each level. You know, Amigdara, you're so funny. It's like, yeah, like, I don't, I'm not a very nice person, but then, like, you've got a real problem with receiving an email which basically says, fuck you, you're dead. I think PBM can get me frustrated for that reason sometimes. Like, I can be like, oh, the game's over. You tried so hard, but it meant absolutely diddly dick because the auto combat decided. No, no, no. I have a lateral brain, so I'm just taking two things and just making a joke out of it. Don't worry. No. It's because I'm about to go get that food in a second. But no, I like a little bit of chat. I don't get to talk to people much at the moment, so other than Bing, you know, it's. Yeah, I know you're quite active on Discord. I'm often telling Bing not to be, so that he'd get a bit more work done, because he got less work done and more Age of Wonders done last week, which isn't good when you think that the work is the income. You know, it's. But these things happen. We all know it. Ah, shit! I missed that bit up there. I like Dara. I've got to go back. I do talk a little too much, to be honest. But you usually find I will run my mouth when I've been drinking, Amigdara. Oh my god, Bing, what is that? Look at this. Look, Amigdara, right, seriously, I'm sending you this. No, I'm not dead, I'm alive. I'm still here. It's just that, you know, when I said to Bing with his indies, right? This is totally unfair. I'm putting it on general discussion again, because I like it to be so that the people can see some things sometimes. It doesn't have to be directly always related to live games. This is an indie stack on a mana pool. Yeah, it doesn't seem like much, but like, you know, 2 shadows and a lightning bolt throwing motherfucker. I don't know, was it even in PvM? Oh yeah, no, with the hero it's fine. I guess okay, maybe I can make a better argument out of it, right? Okay, I've just fought a city which had basic dwarfs in it, 8 of them. But then I've got that mana pool there, which is really, really like protected. And I'm sitting here thinking, well, at the moment. Go on, Academic Direct. Go on, you attack me, I dare you. Would you like to fight Amigdara? Would you like to see if my hero can destroy your boat? I think that would be quite interesting, actually. He'll probably annihilate me with javelins eventually. My question is, how much do you think? Yeah, how much do you think physical protection can help? I mean, you've got a lot of health though. 25. Yeah. I've got like half your health though, so that kind of evens it out. It makes us matched, you know. I'm just chilling. I'm about to go downstairs. I'll be back in a second. My turn's already got the button pressed, so don't snooker me just because I'm going down to get my food. All right. Well, I will say get it. I'm going down. Well, I can tell I'm still alive. It doesn't say you're dead. Pardon me. Well, Amygdara, I can tell you right now that I've definitely got the constitution to handle the spirits because I'm currently on. This isn't something to be particularly proud of, but since Christmas, the day before Christmas Eve, I've had 2.5 liters of whiskey at this point, which is like now, like that's enough. I don't usually, yeah, I just happen to have gotten a real taste for it over like the Christmas. Wow. Like you put weight on, or you got 2 kilograms in weight of cake? Oh man. Do some working out as well, that will help. Whatever works, man, for you, you know what I mean? Moving is good for you. We're designed to move. That's the whole point of the human body. It's designed to move. Like if you move more in a day, you'll feel better. You get more sunshine, you'll feel better. Well, no, in general. Well, with regards to that, I go for a walk every day, and I don't seem to ever get fat. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not saying I'm perfect in the sense of like we could have different builds. You know what I mean? Like you could have a different body type to me as well. You know, things like that, different metabolism. So might be like a similarity between another action that you do, maybe. That's me just being a little bit scientifically about it. Just ignore me. Oh, time for happy times. Did you run away, Amygdara? Oh, you're over there. I see you. I see you now. I heard a beep. Whoa, it's laggy. Alright, laggy. How you doing, bro? Merry Christmas, son. Oh wow, there's like a sandworm on that tower. I won't be bothering with that. Don't like sandworms. I mean, they're okay, but fighting them I'm not really a fan of. What did I build this for, Amygdara? Do you remember? Ah, I remember now. There's a spider queen in there. That might be a bit of a spicy city to take. In terms of mana, mana is the one really that could be looking at the moment. God damn you, Bing! Doing his cursing the guy and his goddamn indies. There's that one. I'm just playing a game, me, I'm like Dara. You know, that's the way I kind of look at it. Playing the game of Angel Wonders. Like, that's why I was saying to, you know, when we, I don't know whether you were there when we were playing with Chosen, weren't you? Like on the one where the Azracs start down in the bottom or the Halflings start down there in the desert, and you don't have very good. I'm trying to think about what to do with something. Because he's changed it a little bit since the last time I played this. There's a few more obstacles than there used to be. There you go. I mean, you could say I was in a very bad position, but you could just come over here and fight and see if I kick your ass. Come at me, bro. I'm never afraid, like, not a chosen or nothing. That's why I'm always really wound up that he won't fight me. Even if it took me like 20 games. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the updated sprite graphics there as well. It looks like, you know, when a woman paints her nails with, like, say, red or green or whatever to match the outfit. It looks like the horse has got its nails painted on the Dark Elf Executioner. Or it's got like red heels on, you know, like high heels. But basically, it just looks fabulous now. I wouldn't think I'd be able to say something about a sprite from so long ago, to be honest. But they still look fairly good considering I'm looking at them on a 1080p screen. What do you think? Oh, sorry, I thought we were in a social playing situation here. Oh my god. It's not like I can take you bowling, man. Unless you want to play Wii bowling or some shit. Oh, I haven't been bowling in ages. I do like doing that. It's pretty fun. Yeah, bowling. I'm not very good at stuff like snooker and stuff. It's coordination. Like, you know, I'm not very good at certain coordination. Guitar, I'm alright with. I think it's because it's like gaming a little bit, you know, the hand-eye thing. If you involve my legs and balance, I don't do very well with it. It's basically like reading your enemies out your weak points, isn't it, basically? Ooh, Cold Ceramic Dar. For me. I haven't really seen you much, though. You're just trying to take over the whole map. Oh god, the upgrade times, guys. Seriously. Oh, so long. $50. So how come everything else was really expensive, but that one was super cheap? Did they, Amigdara, because you've been around a bit more than me recently, did they change race relations, money to be like... Because I got a city with like kind of the same kind of troops, but it was my race, and it was cheaper. So I'm wondering if it's cheaper because it's my race. I never thought about that before. I'm guessing yes. Pretty good unit as well. Dark elves there. Should we attack them? Well, that's quite mean. A demon and 5 fire dogs. That's going to be a pretty brutal fight if you were just a weak ass midget or something. Shit, I'm going to leave that one for a while. They're pretty pissed off with me now since I migrated that city. Guessing that will cost a lot. 240. Well. Nah, one executioner is one thing. You know, Amygdara, like one executioner in a stack is, you know, it's just one executioner, but 2 and a spider queen, you can go fuck yourself. That's a mean combination, that right there. And she gets like a web on you right at the start of auto combat. That's grim. I mean, she doesn't have as much health. Yeah. Just a second, like that. Move this plug. Mercilessly slaughtering some dwarfs. Don't mind me. Fuck you, dwarfs. Fuck you. I'm not really a big fan of dwarfs. They're alright. Really big fan. Oh, I can't even recruit those, that sucks. I need to go back downstairs again, Amygdara. See what this stuff. I'll need to go just check to see what this food's doing, because it might be ready, it might not. This new house I've moved into has got a different oven, so the timings are a bit different. It could be ready, could be not. So, Amygdara, the cat's just sitting in the kitchen door because it can smell the fish, like cake that's cooking in the oven with the other stuff I'm eating. And I went downstairs and it came over to me and it like meowed really loudly at me as if to tell me about the fish cake in the oven. Fucking animals, man. She's quite a small little cat too, so you wouldn't think she'd be so hungry, but she can be quite fat. She wants to be. Did you recover from your major losses before? You know when you were fighting with your leader and oh, you've got a siren. Oh, go fuck you. Well, I fucking hate. Well, yeah, that would mean that I took 3 water, wouldn't it? Well, maybe I took water because I like water and it's a water-based map. Well, I expected it to be the other water-based map, but it doesn't really matter. I wasn't even thinking about that. Talking about somebody that's 4 whiskies in when he started a game with you. Come on, Alexandra. You realize who you're dealing with here, right? Yeah, I'm a rocker, yeah? Sat here listening to Pantera. Like, I had to go through the ringer in life to come back to, like, what I enjoy about it. Do you know what I mean? Life's a very strange thing, let me tell you that much. And there's only, like, those few years between us, but yeah, I could say life's strange, for sure. You know? Ask me about it sometime in a private call. I'll tell you. Gee, you'll get a kick out of it. I always like hearing about other people's life stories and stuff and what they're all about. What makes them tick and stuff. Not like, you know, like the odd shit, you know, just what they're passionate about. You don't have to be passionate about something either. I need to get this food again in a second. Yeah, I know. I think I'm actually on about whiskey 6 by now. I would say, because I've been drinking since about like 2 o'clock this afternoon. I've been playing this game for so long; it's just like the back of my hand. And there's so much downtime with Age of Wonders, isn't there? Don't you agree? You could be waiting for another player. That's downtime. Yeah, I've got a guitar in my lap. I've been practicing like a pretty straightforward couple of Pantera riffs recently because I'm in the middle of songwriting at the moment. So I have a couple of things going at the same time, usually. Now, if there was 2 or 3 of us, I'd probably have to be a bit more focused on the game. But because the map's quite spread out and there's the 2 of us, I can, you know, sort of take a bit of space to think of it. No, well, it's not a very good start for this particular race, but you know, I'm not bothered. But you know, who says I won't come out soon? That was a very Black Sabbath style lead going on there. Yeah, I'm familiar with it to an extent of I know roughly what its layout is roughly. You know, I'm not saying I know it like the back of my hand or anything. It's just more like I know it, you know. I know that if I go out onto the water, it's going to take a bit of time to get around doing all the bullshit, and I know roughly where things are placed-ish, but I've not got so much familiarity as you'd think, really. Right, I'll be back in a few minutes, hopefully with my food. Ah, sorry, there you go. Pester me, just tell me. Like, you know, if you've been waiting a little while, just tell me. Because I'll be talking to you, that's why I'm not ending my turn. Don't complain. You chose to have a game with me. And it's not like I'm making you wait 3 weeks each time. But yeah, just speak up, man, if you think you've been waiting too long. didn't realise they put ballistas and catapults in the guilds. Yeah, like I said to Bing, I don't often read them. Especially with the way things are at the moment. But I might be a bit more able to. Yeah, that oven's not as good as some other ovens I've used, man. It's not got a fan in it, you know what I mean? Which doesn't sound like it would be a big deal, but I've been so used to using one for a long time. It takes way longer to cook stuff than I'm used to. Alright, there's only one of them there. Why is just sitting there? What is Bing thinking? Oh, he's on my side now. Ah, it's done the fucking stupid. Ah, thank you, game. You twat. Do you know when you recruit a unit through like Dominate or Charm? So like you've already got 8 units, and the game bugs out a little bit because you've got 9 units in the hex now. So it was bugging out, and I'm trying to click out to get out of it, and it moved me to the wrong place. And I'm out of movement points now. You know, just getting bullshit basically. It's not nothing like, you know, major. Just amusing to me. Oh, sweet, that city's finished. Happy days, Amygdara. You realize you could probably just come over here and fight me with that siren and probably destroy me. I might use that, you know. I might actually use that. Oh, Amygdara. Oh, Amygdara. Oh, shit, Amygdara. I might be dead. Am I dead? No, it's worse than that. It's way worse. I went into a dungeon. Yeah, I'll send you. Well, I don't really mind. You don't have to give me the restart. But... Well, go on then. Do you have a save thing? Okay, then you load that shit up then. Yeah, it was Well, I'll just send you the photo. Hang on. Amigdara. No, that's Chosen. Why would I want to talk to him? He's vanished for Christmas. He's like the lack of the Christmas Chosen at the moment. Amigdara. It's my friend Amigdara. Look, it's not even like that bad, but it's, you know, you get what you deserve when you walk into that shit sometimes. So yeah, like, that's my leader unit, by the way. And, you know, take a good look. It was one of those cocky moments, you know what I mean? Just like, yeah, I can deal. You know, I can walk in there. Okay, I thought it glitched there, but we're okay. Oh, we're gonna be going. I wouldn't still buy my microphone back inside, but. I'm ready. Okay, we're going on a mission down there then. Oh, it looks like I'll probably be restringing another guitar later. I think something relaxing to do before this. Oh, so many turns. Alright, it's gone 39 turns so far. Where am I? Doing alright. Ooh, start of a new turn. Pardon me. It's like normally you'd think the 6 on the oven would be pretty good, but it's not on this one. Jesus, Amandara. It's like you're probably going way overboard for someone like me, you know. I know. It's cool, man. Don't worry. I was like looking at the 14 defense, and I was like, "Wow, funny." I've got 13 resistance myself, so I can't particularly talk. Oh no, of course I'm still playing the game. Like that's not what I mean. There's people have different play styles, people play different ways, people have different levels of ability, you know, and you play quite competitive. Well, no, there's no one right or wrong, I think, from either of the two. Yeah. So yeah, so my reaction would be, Jesus, Amygdara, and that's because I just looked down there and was like, oh shit, 2 sirens and Amygdara, you know, so like that's the reason why I would say that, you know. It's like a reaction more than a... No? I've just been saving it up and smiting things with... I've been using the altar to fucking annihilate things. You know the altar of lightning? I was just literally, yeah, I was absolutely annihilating people. Why wouldn't you annihilate people when you've got an altar? Yeah, so you soften them up with the altar, and then you go and smack them to death. No, there's nothing wrong with it. That's the way you do it, mate. You get in there and you beat them up. Yeah, I wouldn't do that every time either. That just happens to be this time. I was like, oh, I've got lots of excess mana, so I'm going to just go smack, take some lightning. You know, worked out quite well for me so far. You know? I migrated a couple so I can make friends with some people. Yeah, I mean, my biggest issue at the start was the minus gold was a big problem, so I was just trying to get away from that problem, and then, you know. But at least I get to play, you know, one turn after the other rather than waiting a few days each time, so that's quite nice. Sorry, I'm losing my voice there a little bit. I'll mute myself for a minute. Legitimately the individual. Ah. Well, it's time for some more lightning. See, if you come close to me, Amygdala, don't you know? Now, I won't think twice about absolutely pezzling you with lightning. You know what I mean? I would do it. I was playing a game with Kermac, and he was lucky because we hadn't seen each other for most of the game in the PBM. And when I finally came across him, he started to come at me with firstborns, you know, dwarf firstborns. So I was like, I'm having none of this. I just spammed an altar at him a bunch of times. It was a fun game, that one. Well, it's not a guarantee. It depends on whether I suppose, yeah. But I mean, you know. Things don't get stuck at the moment. I don't even want to take that mine. It's just a waste of time. I wasn't trying to rhyme. I really wasn't. We didn't even bother taking that. But you see, the bonus is with situations like that is I took, like, say, the small units out. Sorry. Sorry about that, Amygdala. Oh, there she is again, look. There she blows. Oh, computer, man. Would I do it? If I had the mana on me, yeah, I would do it. I wouldn't hesitate. It won't take me long to get a little bit more, you know, you realise that. No, so I mean, I played games like 2 or 3 friends in the same room a lot, so the games were always often focused like a little bit less around the competitive aspect and more about what neat ideas can we come up with to finish this map in a different way, or, you know, stuff like that. We were limited for the first year or so because we only had the demo, so that meant you played the first conflict, you made your own map on the editor, which was pretty limited on the demo, and then or you played the tutorial. So, you know, like, it's often always been a bit about fun, but, you know, I'll take it seriously. Of course I will. It's interestingly fun, this game, for that reason. You know, there's so many different things you can do. Right now, I need to actually go. It was because I was eating some of my above my head. Yeah, well, of course. I mean, of course, I'm gonna like expect you to figure that out too. You know. You would think that like fire would be way more effective than that on a wooden ship. It's not really a gripe. Yeah, it's not really like a complaint, just like you'd think, my thought. Sorry, I've been eating this whole time, so it's been hard to talk to. Okay, well, I'm not going to just allow that, Amygdara. I don't care. I don't care. It's about principle for me sometimes. I don't operate on the same modus operandum as you, remember. Just like, oh, transgression. This must be avenged, Yeah, they're an absolute nightmare. I'm going to die either way, Amygdara, so I might as well have it on the terms that I want to have it on and the ones you have it on, right? Well, I almost put the plate on top of the cat there. It doesn't mean like you would win every game the same way because of that either. It's not something you can particularly play off me. You know what I mean? It's just... I wouldn't say I was overly emotional. Like, I must say I'm sensitive, but when I feel emotions, I feel them strongly, but I don't feel them often. It can be, but I journal, so that helps me with that. I have my own ways of dealing with these things. Can you give them a... Oh, they've got magic bolts now, have they? Oh, damn. Hang on a sec, I gotta take this. This. Oh, fuck. Stupid boulder. Immunity. Oh yeah, it's immunities, isn't it? Yeah, because they're fucking absolutely awful. This is why I was like, she's got sirens. Okay, fair enough. That's the game over. It's like when someone's got like 8 dragons. You know what I mean? It's... don't worry. I'm not... It backfired. Apparently, poison. Ah, gotta love it. I can just run, yeah, good. Mind the fucking gold level sirens as well. Motherfuckers liquid form summoned physical projection. Well, because you gotta understand how strong those things actually are. Yeah, to attack you. That's my plan. Come on, son. Give him a good smacking. That's GG for me. I'm happy with the game. I had a good time. Yeah, it's fine. I had no plan. That's because I had no plan, Amixara. I said I wanted a Christmas game. Did I say I wanted a competitive tournament? No. I wanted to play a game with some friends. I was kind of like gutted that, like, you know, I'm gutted that nobody else turned up, but I'm happy that you did. You know what I mean? So that's awesome. You'd probably be pretty butthurt about it, I imagine. Well, you know, if I spammed 3 altars on you and you were just turning up, you'd probably be pretty annoyed. I would be. It just make me. I just find it funny. Yeah, a couple more turns, it would have been a bit different for myself as well. I had some titans that were being produced up at the top. You know, you'd realize like most of my units were going to have liquid form, but like I said, the sirens are just that fucking strong. You know. Basically, I don't like the change to the title screen. I don't like that at all. That's yeah. Go look at the title screen, Alec Dara. Oh, good man. It's been a good time, and it's been a good evening. That'll teach you for thinking that I haven't got any kind of idea of what I'm doing. You know. Not that you would assume that of me, really, particularly.